Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. It's the morning for me, and a Thursdays. How goes it for you? Welcome, it's me, Wingish Bank, Majaki Quay. That's right, your friendly, freaky ass, sweetgrass, water medicine woman, Christianna Christy Carr, superstar. Oh, this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. So glad you're here with me. Oh yes I am. And how goes it? I'm tired. I was up early on my girl last night. It's so beautiful. It's getting so big. I feel like I'm missing it all. It was hard for me even when they just went away for the weekend and they come back, since they were little. Anytime they go away for even just overnight, they come back, I see so many differences in them. You know, I can tell that they've grown just a little tiny fraction of an inch. We go over, it doesn't seem like much on the wall, but it's a little bit, and I notice every little difference. I got some tears of joy going on here too. Well, that's what it started out with. So, and then of course, right, you start feeling that joy in your things that are going on that are not so joyful right now. There's lots of joy in the world. So, yeah, it's me balancing, I guess, eh? And I'm so happy that my girl home with me, and my boys will be home this weekend too, so I'll have them all home with me tomorrow, right? And I'll have them for the weekend. So, yeah, excited about that. Jeez. Home. You are home. Thank you. Okay, beautiful beings. What shall we do today? Just get into our regular dailies, okay? Right? The overall, so left and right. See how we're balancing out those energies that are coming up this week for you, whatever that is. Looking at those seeds that fell into those fault lines, right? Those rivers of tears to water those and transmute it. Just letting the love flow. Ow. Just gotta believe. That's there. You never give up hope. Like I tell you, so much in my life is just, I can never deny, right? And I'm feeling led, and there's some things it's just like, whoa. This is just too much for my human brain to even fathom. But okay, thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Oh, yes. Okay, so let's call in all of our directions. Generous protector. Okay. Calling in all the directions from the east. That's the path of illumination and clarity. Place of fire, place of man. Calling back all of our energies from the south, the waters, the emotions, the children, place of innocence. Calling back all of our energies from the west. It's the physical, the woman, the earth, place of introspection. And all of our energy is calling back to us from the north, the air, the wisdom years, the mental. Walk the red road is from the earth walk, all right, from the south. Wouldn't that be funny if there were all the shields there? I haven't seen that, but that'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? That's the innocence, the south. From the innocence, that inner child, and we need to take care of that inner child now. Let that inner child know that it's home. Okay, maybe it didn't ever feel like it belonged anywhere, and now we can go, hey, you're home. Your heart is always home. Keep it in your chest. Keep it in that body. This is your home on earth, no matter No matter what, where you are, where you go. So your heart is always home. Remember that. And as we get up there, we go up through this innocence, and it's hard to see others as innocents, but we all are, and especially if we've been hurt by others so much, it's hard to see them as innocent too. But they, acting and moving from their wounds, right? Hurt people can help people too. That's a choice that we get to do. Are we going to move through those wounds and see those as innocent child? Again, remember the shack? I just love that. Even just that one scene always flashes to my head, because who are we going to blame? It started somewhere. But are we going to keep trying to go? Because we'll have to go way back, right? Right? Started way back when the caveman, boom, you my woman, and drag her back to the cave, right? So, let's see. Okay. Up to the north is the wisdom years. Up there where we discover those new abilities as a child. Maybe we didn't know. Maybe there was something that kept coming up as a child that we denied. Maybe we got made fun of it. Maybe whatever. Or maybe we just lived up to what everybody thought we should be. They say, oh, you like this, you should do that, you should do that. So you do everything else, but you don't discover those abilities inside of you. So as we get up into those wisdom years, maybe we become fully holy into who we are. So we have this new ability to be ourselves unapologetically, to embrace all parts of ourselves, whether anybody else does or not, right? That's a new ability to be in total love and acceptance, total self-love and self-acceptance, connecting to spirit, and not above or below anybody, but as part of all. Oh, wouldn't that be a new ability for us all to think of it in that way, not separate ourselves, not keep divide you all, right? We divide from everybody, and we divide. Inside, we divide. We got to bring all that together and be whole, There's always going to be with it this, we put on the masks for different things. So we're always going to play these different characters and some personalities or whatever. That's fun. I think that makes life more interesting. Love it. The more characters you have, oh yeah, love it. There you got a whole team inside. If we get them all aligned and working together, whoa, right? They always say 2 heads are better than 1, right? So get your team aligned inside. Get them all working together. And that's your sacred space. It's all part of that sacred space. Look at the 4s again. 4, stability and balance. You find that in yourself. You give that stability that little never had. You don't let anybody take advantage of that little. You protect your sacred space like you're guarding that baby. There's a little baby, a defenseless little baby there. And that baby needs you. The baby. Okay, that's my baby in me. But, you have one of these in you too. That is you. When you look in that mirror, hey, that's that baby that grew up. That's that adult of this baby. So if you have hard time looking in the mirror or looking at yourself, whatever, look at that baby. See, you see past, beyond the adult and all your life experiences and things and mistakes or whatever, right? Respect all that sacred space. Respect everything that little has gone through to get you to the big that you are now, okay? Oh, whoa. Love that, and Spirit wants us to remind us of that, and Spirit is always with us because Spirit is in that sacred space as well, too. Trying to help us out. East to west. That's right. See? Medicine bundle. The allies and support. We can always call them in. And then when we put out that the heart's cry and the heart's call and the soul's cry. I love that. And we do that from that place of wholeness. Or even when we're like, I don't want to go so dark. That's what I do. Please send me somebody. Send me somebody to love. Send me somebody to love. Love that, right? I got everybody to love. Send me somebody to love me the way I love everybody. All right, okay. Allies and support. Let's love. Let's show the world how to love. Love freely. Loving in that freeing ways where everybody's free to be themselves, When you're in love with somebody, they fall more in love with themselves, Love people. Oh, just love them all. I love that Hosier song, Love with Every Stranger, or Somebody New, Fall in Love. I fall in love just a little bit every day with someone new. I love that. Love with every stranger, the stranger, the better. I love that. And free love, that's the way I think of it. Now, some have taken that and made it twist and, but that's their own thing. But that's just how I am. I'm a free love hippie. Hip universal gypsy soul. Above, below, and within. So there we go. Let's see how that shows up in your life. I don't know. What's something that's been there in you? Has there been something inside of you that you just never looked at? For whatever reason that was. And then now something has brought it up to your attention. You're getting some clarity like you never had before. Is that going on in your life too? Because, we're all connected, and if you're here and guided to this channel, I don't do this as a popularity thing. I want to treat everybody equally. So, I'm not putting it out there for the subscribers and it doesn't mean anything to just, excuse me. That's just how I am. We're all equal. So I don't want to go, as long as you're my subscriber. I tend to fall into that, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to follow the crowd. I'm here to show you another direction over here. Maybe. I'm here to say, look over there. Hey, you keep looking over there. Hey, over here. Did you look at this side? What about that side? Did you turn around and look at it like that? Hey? Huh? Did you? I don't know. That's what I'm here to do. To question. Questiony. Did I already do that with these ones? I think when I did already. Begin within. Yeah, I got quite the Hyoka spirit here, joking. I can laugh at myself. See the opposites. Can we laugh at ourselves? Something we thought was devastating. Can we turn it around? Look at it as a blessing? I don't know. Can we forgive ourselves for hanging on? Can we forgive ourselves for blocking ourselves? Because truly that's what we do. We hold ourselves back. And how have we been doing that? Ooh. Okay. 12:21. Reflections. Ooh. I'm having some deep dives here, and I am loving what I'm finding. Go for those deep dives, find those treasures. Oh, they're way inside there. The little. You connect with that little. The little knows the way. Little knows the way. Okay. You know what? Let's do a little differently today. We're going to go with the feminine creative energies. Right? The actions we're taking to bring about this. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Are you reading in? Yeah. Ow. Thank you. These actions are the creativity we can look at. You look at it in you and I look at it in me. Yeah. Okie dokie. Wow. Usually I use this hand for man side. We're going to do this opposite though. I'm still going to put it on this side for the woman because I was thinking of woman energy. And I guess, it is supposed to be left side. I don't know. Anyways. It's our creative energy, that fertility. What is digesting? Digesting. But I'm trying to say gestating. In that little womb, that creativity. What has been calling out to you? What has been like I just said, right? Reflecting in that little. What did that little always want to do? Want to be? What did that little go through? So even if we don't know what we want to do, maybe we can see how our life may have been leading us. And not by what others had said, but inside, that little drive inside. What's that sound? Oh, the image, changing that image. Oh, the illusions, breaking through those illusions, being rebirthed to see things in a new light, in a different way. Because we always thought this one way, this is how it is, this is how I am. Right? The story of that dragonfly was that he was the dragon. And I think it was a rabbit that came up to dragon and says, you can change yourself in all these big things. I bet you couldn't change yourself into something small. And then, doom, dragonfly, and lost all his magical powers and forever to remain the dragonfly now. I don't know. Maybe. That's one story. No, what is that? And sometimes take time. We see this dragonfly. It's so beautiful. We don't know that story that it went through. It was that nymph. The bottom in the sludge. It grows up in the sludge. And then it transforms into this beautiful thing. But we get that illusion idea too because of the shimmering in the wings and stuff too. So what is that? Maybe you're giving birth to that clarity, right? We're looking inside to see that, oh, what's being created. We're breaking and busting through an illusion and creating something in full truth of who we are. Coming back to be that almighty powerful dragon, and we don't have to shrink ourselves because somebody, we don't have to prove ourselves. That's where we get caught up in that, right? Maybe dragon had that big ego. Oh yeah, I can. And then there we go. We lose that magic. Or do we lose that magic? Did dragon really lose that magic? We still look and see a very beautiful magical creature in that dragonfly. I don't know. What is all that saying to you? What's being born through you, that creative energy? We're tapping into that, and we're creatively like filtering out all the illusions and being left with what we are. Those things that we believed. What were those things that we believed about ourselves when we took these actions on it? Well, we can change them. We can switch that up. What is that? Oh. Oh, dear. Okay. Okay, let me take those actions on that. That drum can help us switch. Rhythm, it's that internal timing, right? Do we try and push things too fast? Maybe it's the illusion. This is supposed to happen, and it's got to happen this way, and that's the way. So we keep pushing for that because we got caught up in the illusion of the way it should be, or the way we thought it should be, the way somebody else said it should be. I don't know, but we could tap in. You can do this pound on your chest, helps connect you with your own heartbeat. With your own heartbeat. Listen and tune in to your own heartbeat and your own internal timing. You're guided in that, and things will come up, and if you just open up, you just never know, right? And you follow that guidance impeccably. Right? What's that? 6? 5, 6. When you put those together. 32. The integrity impeccably, right? I'm going to go march to the beat of my own drum, right? My own heart. I'm going to follow the rhythm of my own heart. Because, hey, this is the heart that I was created with, that God gave me, that, come from Mother Earth, whatever that is. And if I am not living up to my fullest potential, hey, maybe in some way I'm letting my creators down. I don't know. What is that? That's what comes up for me. We're looking at integrity impeccably, right? We're working on those things. Is there something that we're feeling bad about or whatever, right? We're creating something. There's always that ebb and flow, hanging on and letting go, and then that internal time, and we must listen to that with an impeccable integrity. When we're feeling that call to take an action, when we're feeling that call to rest, whatever that is, whatever action we're being called to take, right? If we follow that heartbeat, we're in touch with that, we'll always be in divine timing. It might seem like, I want to know, right? But it doesn't come for another year or whatever that is. I don't know, whatever it is. I've had things in my life where I thought, it's right here, right now. And then no, it wasn't. But maybe it's things just to get us a little bit closer, right? Maybe it's like the breadcrumbs that lead us back. Only Spirit wouldn't use breadcrumbs for them to eat. Or maybe we did. Now we can't find our way back. I don't know. Oh, wow. Yeah. Hans and Gretel is in my head. Yes, right? sometimes we go explore those psyches, but we've used breadcrumbs, and so our trail back has been eaten up and lost. And so now we must tap into that timing. Maybe we hear the home drums or whatever, and we can follow that rhythm to find our way back home, back to where we belong. And we all belong here. Yes, we do. How do you know? Because you're here. Yes, and I'm so glad you are. Thank you. So now when we bring that together, we're seeing those illusions, seeing what we did create in our own lives, seeing how maybe we missed that timing, or, we tried to rush it or whatever. We haven't quite been in tune, but we can get there. And as we get there, right, creating that, getting in touch and creating from that own internal rhythm, whatever that is, we will move into the overall things to look at today. Any day you watch is okay. Then we have that victory. We come fully whole into our own selves, into these bodies, our sacred piece of Mother Earth. This is our sacred piece of Mother Earth. If there's anything we own, it's only these bodies on Earth. And even then we don't own them. They'll return back to this Earth as our spirit once again joins with the Great Oneness Divine. I don't know. What's your opinion? That's just mine. Right? Grace and ease. That's how we see victory with grace and ease. If we're struggling and fighting too much for it, because what's meant for us is not going to come with a struggle. That is up to us. If we let things go, it moves easy. And if it's not moving easy, maybe it's not meant for ye. But sometimes we do struggle. And sometimes that doesn't mean that it's not meant for us either. There's sometimes because we're struggling within ourselves. So that's why we need to bring ourselves some wholeness. Bring ourselves into wholeness, knowing ourselves and all of our parts and every little inch of us. Then we know when somebody's respecting us and respecting our sacred space. And if they don't, we can gracefully bite their ass. Come on out of there. Right? What is that? Because those swans are territorial. So we need to protect this sacred space because there's a little innocent baby in there. In you too. Yes, there is. There's a little innocent baby in all of us big adults here. And those babies need to be taken care of. Yes. Yes, they do. Take care of your baby too. Yes. Right? That's the victory. When we see that, and everybody, we can see that everybody got that little innocent baby inside. We don't know everybody's story and what they went through. And sometimes those things that we did to survive, we keep doing until we realize, oh, wait, this is holding me back now. This isn't helping me to survive. It's stopping me from living. I don't want to survive. I want to live. So live your life, right? Align with that spirit, with those new abilities, new discoveries about yourself. What are those? Do you like to look inside? Or, no, I'm just this way and I refuse to change or whatever. This works for me, but is something that was working for you actually not? But we don't want to look at it. I don't want to see that, right? Oh, it would be too much work to change that. But you know what? What about the when you can finally breathe, right? You can finally breathe. So why not take that chance? Because you never know. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Right? And we have that rebirth, new abilities, being reborn into our fullest, wholest version of ourselves, unapologetically, as our Creator made us to be. And then we work together. 64. Will you still love me? Will you still need me when I'm 64? Love that song. The Beatles. That was a couple. Oh, some of my favorite people. Robin Shar, that was their wedding song. Oh, My theater group. Oh, Caribbean theater people, I love you. Okay, so we're looking at that with grace and ease. We're taking care of that little inside. That's the victory. When we see that, we take full responsibility for that little inside. It's not somebody else's job to come take care of that little and give that little what everybody else didn't give. This, okay? Tune in. Past those illusions. What that baby needed and didn't receive. You're the adult now. That's your responsibility. Ooh, look at that. And then maybe we have a new fresh perspective. Let's get reborn in that. Reborn, let that baby be reborn into that peace and joy and to be whatever that baby wants to be. Yes, for sure. Okay. And then the illusions, the Cocopelli, the creator. Okay, let's get a little bit deeper on that one. With the medicine woman tarot, 26, there we go. The Ace of Stones, seed of prosperity. There we go. Planting the seeds. Oh yes, they're coming. But again, we don't look at it. A baby takes 9 months before it's ready to come forth from that womb. So then we can see that in some things, right? We don't go digging up that seed to see how much it's growing. We know. We have faith. You know, we plant a seed, it will grow. If it doesn't, we can plant another seed. If it grows up to be a weed, hey, is it a weed or is it a wildflower? I don't know. So what is that? What did that baby, what did those seeds plant? What were those seeds planted that weren't good? Those rotten seeds that grew not the great weeds, the weeds that choked out everything. What was that? So now we need those seeds of prosperity, where those ones that are going to grow fruit, they say. Is that how they say it? It's going to grow the fruit. Be the Fruit Loops. Huh? I don't know. It's a prosperity. Okay. I like when you see the dragonfly. There we go. There we go. Okay. Ace of Stones. That's the foundations, the stability, the seeds. The seeds grow roots first. It grows down before it grows up. It gets deeper into that earth before it starts stretching up towards the sky. Oh, well, didn't we come in to these bodies to be human, to learn, to expand? But yet a lot of us try to escape this human experience. So let's look deeper inside. You came here for a reason. Look past the illusion that, well, we came here and this is punishment, and now we gotta do our best to get back home. What kind of parent kicks their kid out like that? You think our creator would do that to us? I don't think so. We're all part of that, all each a little fingerprint and expansion. So we're coming down here, absorbing, right? Like the little bees coming to collect all the pollen and the nectar and sharing it all around the flowers so others make fruit and all sharing and symbiotic, right? And then coming back to the hive to make that honey and that sweetness and expanding on that knowledge. Oh, I don't know. What is it for you? The drum and the jaguar, right? That eternal rhythm, we'll know it. We tune into that. Seeing past those illusions, that we're here to have the fullest human experience that we can. We're gonna spend most of our time, when there's no time, swept away again, right? Getting swept away in your own internal rhythm and timing, and following that, and not holding myself back or holding yourself back, whatever, saying, I'm not ready. No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready, right? So you don't let go of that shore. You're not being able to go with that flow and being swept away. Right? And then maybe you're hanging on, the rapids come, and then you get carried away, and you're going, and it's, woo, then it's a mess. It's not so pretty. But think of that as being swept away and not carried away. You're just going with the current. You know, it's like floating down that lazy river. There ain't nothing you have to do. You just let those waters carry you. And you're safe. You got all the safety equipment. You're all prepared. You know, you go to the shore, whatever, their stores, whatever that is. I don't know. The Seven of Bowls. Ah, this is Seven of Cups in the traditional about the options and things like that. And you know what? We could have many, many options and things that we need to do. And that's why tapping into that, following your own internal timing and not somebody else. Not letting anybody rush you, right? Not rushing yourself, okay? Unless you be Russian if you're Russian, but I'm talking about rushing. That's what I love. Okay, love that. So get swept away in your own energies and the beauty of who you are, who Creator made you to be, of that expression of Creator and Mother Earth that you are. Isn't that beautiful? That's the way I like to see it. We're all the babies of our Father Sky, our Heavenly Father and Earthly Mother. Oh, 5, 6, and 7 that all makes, right? They come together and they meet, and in here, we are an expression of our Father's love for our Mother. And our Mother's love for the Father, right? Or the gratitude for the Father, for the protection and that safety and the warmth that that Father keeps that Mother in. Woo! Woo! I got chills going right down the tippity top of my hair, right down on my toes. Look at that. How is that speaking to you in your life? What is coming through? What's Creator? What is your internal timing trying to lead you to? Are you tuning into that? Are you blocking out thinking this is just an illusion? Because we can do that. We can talk ourselves out of our dreams and our gifts and everything when it's right there in front of us. And it's just an illusion. It's too good to be true. We do self-sabotage, right? And then we start planting those seeds of doubt. What we want, right? The doubt's not going to grow. Or it does. Anything you plant is going to grow. Really? I don't know. But looking past the illusions that, somebody else did you. Dragon can say it was all Rabbit's fault. But Dragon had to use its own powers to turn it into this. It's not Rabbit's fault. That's what we need to look at in here. Not in a bad, not shame. This is what this baby learned. It's not the baby's fault. Thank this baby. This baby, well, the one in you, not this one. This is mine. That's the one I gotta thank. That baby in you got you through. Thank you. Get swept away in the love for yourself, the Creator, for your life. Swept away in love for your life and how it has lent you, brought you to such beautiful things. You got to open up and let it in with grace and ease. Sometimes it's not so easy, right? It's the grandfathers, the star. That's a 17. Ascension. The grandfathers who have gone before us. See, we follow that to let the waters flow. Let the waters flow. You follow that star, that guiding light in your heart. There's all a beacon. We weren't just dropped here and go figure it out for yourself. We still always had that connection. They're always with us, but we have free will. We can open up and let that help come in. That divine, loving energies, that just, always leads us in the right direction. Even if it seems like the wrong one, even if it seems it's leading us into chaos and going, what? I like my just smooth, easy going, but then were you shifting? Were you getting comfortable and you weren't here doing what you were meant to do? Because if we're here for a great purpose, there ain't no way Creator is just going to let us sit on our butts and do nothing. Don't care how afraid we are, right? Going to light a little fire under our butts. Going to give us this little urge, this little, something. And it's not that nagging, but it's something that's there, that it just keeps coming up, right? It's there. You don't have to think of it, it's just there. That's what we're looking for. We got the grandfathers here. That's the victory. If we look at that, we have a victory. If we look that past, that's what the grandfathers say. We think of all the generations behind and ahead. Open up. We are here with you. Woo! Eagle the Flyers. Totem of Pipes. Free your mind to fly with Eagle the Flyers. And I love this one because there's eagle and there's the little hummingbird. That joy. The joy. See, eagle flies above the storms, right? We need to get into those deep dives in there, but then we can also fly above them too. Eagle flies the highest and closest to Creator. Hummingbird is about that joy. Right? And did we see hummingbird earlier? That number on that one, it's 44 for that hummingbird. So, wow. Fours and fours and fours. Stability. That's the totem of pipes. Four of bowls. Stability. We have 4 directions, right? Dream, envision, wander, overcome, doubt, and fear. What's under the eagles? Contemplate your blessings. So we need to look at that, right? We can look at things that happened in our lives. These are cursed. This is a curse. This is a curse. Oh my goodness. Curse this. And how is that? Do we feel bitter? Or bitter? Do we feel better when we're bitter? Oh, I don't know. Do you? Do you feel better when you're bitter? Can you feel the unlimited possibilities if you're feeling bitter? I don't know. We've seen you. What's going on in you? But there's that materialization of love. When we have that for ourselves, it materializes in that world outside of us too. When we follow that and know it'll come when that time is right. Right? Divine? Whatever. If we're not focused on that, those things show up. Have you ever noticed that, right? You go looking for something, you're frantically looking, and when you stop looking, well, it's right there. Probably usually in the first place that you looked. I don't know. How does that work for you? So now's the time that we stop looking for that. We just be who we are, live that life we're meant to, or whatever that is, following that internal drum, following where that leads us, and everything will show up in divine and perfect time. In divine and perfect time. For a force, oh, look at that. It's so beautiful. Materialization of love. It's here in the physical world now. For everyone, you already have it. It's inside. You're already loved so divinely and unconditionally, forever, for all eternity. Yes, you are. Open up and let it in. Let it flow. Get swept away in the love for yourself. And go flying high with those eagles and feel that joy. Be reborn. Dare to be reborn into who you really are. Oh, I'm doing it. I got some stuff I'll be sharing with you soon. But, some things, there's seeds and things growing. And sometimes we don't share that. Sometimes, you've got something, an idea, there's a spark going on there. Sometimes we can fade that out too. And we think that it's just illusion. It's never going to happen. Right? Because we're sharing that with somebody that maybe they didn't believe in themselves. So it's not personal to you, but with you succeeding, it shows that they're not doing what they need to do. So someone will want to bring you back instead of bringing themselves up too, instead of shining their light too. That then it's not our problem then. We don't stop shining our light for anybody. Keep shining your light. If they have a problem with it, they can put on the sunglasses, right? You amp that up. You amp up that light and you keep shining it bright. Be an example for the world because we are going to rock this world and we're going to have so many loving people around. It's going to be so beautiful. But it begins within you. It begins within me. It begins within everybody. But we can only be responsible for this one human being. We're only responsible for this one human being and how this one human being is moving through this world. And the effect this one human being can have on how many other human beings as well. We need to always remember that. Not in an ego way, but be aware, right? Walk in beauty, walk in peace. Seeing that everything is meant to be here. Every experience, all that we grow, and we get to choose how we look at it. Because that's one of the greatest gifts of all. Not just the love that's always there. That is. But also that free will. We can close off to it or we can open up. It's all up to us. Yes, yes. Oh, I love you so much, you beautiful beings, and I'm so glad you are here with me, following the beat of your own heart, getting swept away by your own life and the beauty of it. Now it's time for us to live, not just survive, and share that joy, share the joy of life. the magical mysteries of it. Just embrace it all, every experience, because it all made you. And who are you? What are you here for? The answer's in you, nobody else, that's a for sure. I love you all. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything that you do, because this world really needs you, and I am so glad you're here. This world is brighter and more beautiful with you in it. So thank you. Keep shining that light just like you do. Mwah. Love you. Thank you.